The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on NewsRadio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back into it. We're back at it. You found The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR and 106.9 FM. Steve Roberts at the helm with
There's no
me.
helm. You're the helm. Hey,
I like to use boat talk for you.
You could have me muted right now and I never say a word. I don't know if anybody know the difference, Tom, but everybody knows you're the king.
Yeah, sure.
Almost
Hey,
boat season.
you can't say king now.
Oh, no.
Then I'll be canceled. You know, there'll be no King's Day.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes,
But I'm king of the road and my Mustang now, so
that's
I
true.
got that going for me.
How much your car insurance go up?
Not a lot, surprisingly. Kelly was concerned about that. You know, she said, "Oh, now you're going to be back into that," because my old Mustang, they really knocked us for a loop. But no, it's been good. But you know, now I get mocked out by the family because you know I can't park certain places. I don't want to go here. Hey, let's go over to the such and such food rally, and I'm like, well, I don't. Let's take the other car. I don't want to take.
I'm going to back you on that. I mean, just the Explorer, right?
You want to keep it nice.
My wife's car, little SUV, fits anywhere.
Right.
You don't fit anywhere.
Yeah.
You have to have a little more room when you got a big truck.
Well, and you know, there is this, I don't know, a pervasive thing where people are just more rude than they used to be.
Yeah.
And I watch people, you know, take carts. I mean, we've been sitting in the Wegmans parking lot, and they'll roll their cart, and it'll go bumping into somebody. So, you know, I don't want to take that chance.
Yeah, you don't want
too much money.
You don't want to dent your idol, Tom.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's not my idol, but it is a lot of money investment, I'll tell you that.
Speaking of money.
Speaking of money, Angelo Testani is with us right now, Chief Banking Officer at Seneca Savings. How are you there, Angelo?
Doing very good, thank you.
You guys
Very
cousins?
good. Yes.
I just assume it.
Well, actually, my wife worked with Angelo in banking. And
Years ago, yeah.
Yeah, years ago.
I
and
won't say, I don't want to embarrass Kelly. So I won't say.
Yeah. But you've been in banking for quite some time.
38 years.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's flown by, especially in this market. It's crazy. It's
Absolutely.
been a good career. I'm not going to complain at all about it.
Yeah. So what are you doing now at Seneca Savings? I've always thought of Seneca Savings as a small little, like one branch, but I guess it's blossomed over the years.
Actually, we've got 5 local branches.
That's
now,
great.
And soon to be 6. We just got permission to start building in Camillus on Route 5.
Very nice.
Just past Walmart. We plan on getting that construction underway in June, and then we'll hopefully get it open early next year, end of this year. So.
And what is your role at the bank?
As Chief Banking Officer now, I have I'm responsible for all of our sales and marketing efforts. So really, I have all the branches report up to me as well as all our salespeople. Which would be our commercial lenders, basically. Yeah.
So commercial lending, not so much for residential people.
We do residential mortgages and home equities. That's handled through our branch managers as well. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But like car loans,
your real,
all that kind of stuff.
What's that?
Anything like personal, like Tom, if someone needed a
car loans,
wanted
personal loans, home equity loans of credit. Yeah, we do all that as well. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But is your concentration, do you have a big concentration on commercial loans for small businesses? That's
one of the things that we're trying to move our focus to, is doing more of the small business lending. We did bring on a new lender this 2 weeks ago, Rachel Galusha.
Yes.
She's got over 30 years of banking experience as well. So, glad to have her on the team, and she'll be doing some great stuff for us.
It seems like, change my mind, maybe. It seems like small businesses don't get the respect from the big bank. It feels like, you've got
unless your credit is
you got 5 employees, but even then, you get 5 employees. Maybe you're doing a couple million a year. It feels like the big banks are like, don't let you on the door, hit you on the way out. Attitude.
Yeah, that's. I don't know if that's pervasive in the bigger banks, but I can see that happening. But we cater really to that small customer. That's our favorite. That's our niche. We love that 1 million to 10 million in revenue. Business to come on in and work with us. Number of employees is less than 50. That's a great customer base for us to focus.
And
there's a lot of that here in Syracuse.
And certainly with the Micron situation happening, there's going to be a lot of ancillary businesses that need to support our community because there's going to be so many more people,
Right.
and a lot of small businesses, whether it's a pizza shop or an auto body shop or somebody like that.
Those are the businesses that we
Services.
want. We'll
Right.
never bank Micron. They're way too big for us, obviously.
Right,
right. We would take a piece of their deposit if they wanted to throw some of that $100 billion investment in our way. We'd be very happy to handle that for them. But we want the guys who support them. The guys that are out there doing the work with Micron now. That's the customer we're after. Yeah.
Now, I've met you a couple times, and my wife says great things about you, having worked with you before, and all that. And you don't seem like a real pushy guy. How do you balance, trying to generate sales without making your whole sales team being too pushy to the customer?
Great question.
We try not to be pushy. What we try to do is make a connection. It's, we call it's a relationship. We want the whole banking relationship. We don't want just to do your mortgage. We don't want to just do a term loan for you to buy a car. Or we want to be there for you every step of the way. Right. We say our advertising, I think, is through life's journeys. So we want to be there throughout that journey. So it's a big piece for us.
So you're not whipping your people and saying numbers.
No, not at all. They might say I am, but talk to Rachel or Ken Jordan.
Yeah, I have felt that way at the end of it sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
You can tell there's a sales pitch going on here. Here's a question: if someone owns a business, how is their personal? Let's say they have an S corp or an LLC or a C corp. Do they have to have like an 850 credit score personally to be able to do commercial work with you? Where do those things come together?
I tell them we don't really have a minimum credit score that we look for. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of factors that go into the decision-making process when we do a loan. It's not just credit score or cash flow. We talk originally, there's the 5 C's the credit that everybody talks about, but we also look at common sense. There's got to be some common sense in making those decisions. What's good for us as a bank and what's also good for our customers.
There's so much online now, and a lot of things are kind of a scam online, or a lot of that, or people don't pay attention and they're paying 30% on money that they've borrowed. Not the way to go. You are a true local lender. You're not sending stuff out to be approved.
Worldwide headquarters right in Baldwinsville, New York.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's local. Everybody's in the building. We live locally. We work locally.
So if somebody had a flower shop or a boutique or something like that, and they were like, "Hey, look, I only did $50,000 in sales, but I really want to grow, and I want to get a place in the strip mall and all that," you could help them do that.
Absolutely.
Locally.
That's our niche, is that small business.
Yeah. Are people that are starting a business banking relationship with you, are they stepping towards you, or are they leaving something that's been problematic or painful or annoying?
I hope they're stepping towards us. But sometimes they are leaving a problem that's been annoying. They've been with a bigger institution that may not have been quick enough to respond. They'll come to us, and that's one of the things we pride ourselves on, is we're quick. We have to make a loan decision on anything up to $1 million. It's all done locally. We can do it. If we have all the tax returns and information from the borrower, we could probably make that decision in 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days. Okay, I've never heard anything like that. I've heard you got to come back with the Wicked Witch's slippers. You have to have this, and different things like that. I've never heard that.
No. We, like I said, we have a loan committee that would meet as needed. It's all local employees. Most of them are right in our Baldwinsville branch.
Okay, yeah, right there. I was mentioning to Earl, the marketing manager over there, that I stood in front of your bank and watched the parade go by a couple years ago, and my brother-in-law was Scrooge, but that's a different story. right there in the village of Beeville.
Where are the branches now? If you can give us a quick location.
Sure. Baldwinsville, Liverpool, North Syracuse. Our newest one is in Manlius and in Bridgeport.
Yeah, that Manlius one's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you very much. We did a nice job.
That is
Camillus will be out the same.
Yeah. Where is it in Bridgeport? Whereabouts?
Right in 31.
Right on Route 31, just outside of the village.
Yeah, you can fish near there, Tom.
Okay.
Angelo, SenecaSavings.com. You got questions? Talk banking. We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you for having me.